to send her back. And we did it without a sponsor, without a client. They didn't know she was coming. I paid for it. Amy set it up, and we sent Abby after the show on Friday.
Yep. Friday afternoon.
I did see an Instagram story of the bed.
Yeah. I posted a pic.
And you know what? That looked standard.
It did? Okay.
Yeah. Nothing weird about it. No like leather straps or anything because you don't know. Okay, so walk us through what happened.
Okay.
Were you nervous?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I was like, very in the lobby. Everybody else was just kind of sitting there, and I'm like, because I didn't know how it was going to go.
You had a bad experience.
Yes, yeah. But it was with a female, so.
Okay, so they call your name?
Yep, call my name. She's super nice. She's like, hey, get undressed.
Did you get any nuts or anything in a little bowl?
No, I didn't get anything.
Okay,
no.
but they were there, though?
Yes, yeah. Water, all that.
I love the little nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, so I walk in, and she's like, get undressed and under the towel, and then she walks out. I just wear my underwear, because you guys asked.
Any music that was playing?
Yeah, super relaxing music.
Was it like...
Oh my gosh, just like
that's
this.
nice.
Yeah, it was like this.
Taking me back.
To a time?
To this Friday.
Oh, I'm starting to feel
Taking me
like...
back to Friday.
Okay.
I feel like maybe she,
All right.
she had a good...
Then, okay.
Go ahead.
So then she comes in. She starts massaging. And it was amazing. It was awesome.
Yes.
You guys, like, I want to go back every week now. I'm not like, I'm coming today.
It's like you realize what you've been missing out on.
Yes. Like, I didn't want it to end. In the last one, I was like, I can't wait till this is over.
Oh, you mean the first one?
Sorry,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first one I did, yes. I was like, when this is the longest 30 minutes. It was only 30 minutes, and it was the longest in my life.
The first one, as he would push, he would moan. That was weird. But he was also tickling you in an area that you said don't touch.
Yes,
that
he
was
went
also
on
weird.
the side. She never went on the side.
Did you tell her, hey, I'm ticklish?
I did, but there was really no need to even go on the side because she was on my back. I mainly said my neck and my back because I'm tense, in my shoulders. And also, when she gave the massage, she would only lift the towel up the area she was massaging.
Wait, what did the guy do?
No, that's standard.
Yeah.
But the guy last time was just like all up.
What?
Like lifted up.
He did took like the whole thing off, like down to my legs.
Oh my goodness.
That's like not normal.
No, none of the first one was normal.
I know.
That's why we wanted to send her somewhere that they didn't know it was her coming. They didn't know this was a bit. It was straight just doing their day-to-day job. And there's nothing creepy about it.
No, and she was so professional. It was amazing.
So as a gift in the future, would you like massages?
Yeah, I would love massages.
Good to know.
Oh my gosh, that was 60 minutes. I'll do 90. I'll do 180. Whatever.
Abby wants a full 4 hours.
Her life has changed.
That's good. That's
Thank
good.
you. Oh my gosh.
Because it's a really cool experience.
It really is. It doesn't have to be like tense.
When you walk out, to me, it always feels kind of like if you jump on a trampoline for a long time and you get off, and you're like, whoa, you're still kind of like
the
bouncing
ground's
in your
weird.
head. Yeah. Whenever I'm walking out a massage, it's not the same bounce up and down, but it's kind of like a hazy walk. Like, do you ever get that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt that.
That's like
too.
relaxation at its finest.
Yeah. I've never been for relaxation. I've always been for like body work. Like
Yeah, that's
if
weird
I'm
to
injured.
me. Maybe now we need to send you because
No,
you're
no,
not.
I'm fine.
You should go to Abby's.
Yeah,
No,
that's
pretty
person.
I'm good. I've been 20 times, but it's always been if I have a shoulder injury, leg injury. I'm just not big on relaxing. Here's what I do.
Exactly why you need to go.
Here's what I do. I get in there, and if I did not bring, and I'll take off all if I have a watch on, I'll take it off for the most part. But then I start to go, what time is it? So I set my phone right underneath where you put your face. So you put your face in like a circle, and then I can't drool now. Because sometimes it comes out of your mouth. But I keep my phone down below so I can see what time it is, which is very hard because my vision's bad. But the numbers are so big on my screen that I can see. I always need to know what time. I just don't relax. I don't relax.
Okay, well, you need to go have a massage and someone needs to take your phone away.
And then, I can take my phone away. I mean,
Well, it doesn't sound like it.
I just need to know what time it is. Like when I was doing yoga, I couldn't enjoy it because I needed to know how much time was left. I always need to know how much time's left.
Yeah.
There's not really a place I can go ever in my life where I just go, time doesn't matter. Let's just chill. Like that isn't a part of me.
But it doesn't change. I mean, the yoga class is an hour or an hour and a half.
But I need to know how much.
But how, does that make it easier or what's the point?
Because I need to know how hard I need to go. If we're getting to the last 10 minutes and I'm not fully exhausted and every part of me isn't feeling the punishment that I deserve for getting in a class like that, then I need to go extra hard. It's all, but that's all.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
And I
we
need-
definitely do yoga and massages. Very different.
I need to know what time it is at all times. All times.
Yeah.
I've put extra clocks in this room.
I mean, most of the time, the massage therapist or the teacher, they're going to be keeping track on that for you.
Yeah.
There is that case where I went and got acupuncture and fell asleep for like over 2 hours and missed a podcast recording. So,
I asked my therapist to put a clock in his office that I could see.
and what did he say to that?
Got it.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
So
nice
he
of
was
him.
meeting your need. Okay.
He turned it.
I wonder
had
if
a
one
small
day
one.
he's going to be like, Bobby, let's try to just not focus on the clock.
He
I
might.
got you.
You
I
might
got
do
you.
that.
You're safe.
Okay, well, let's just focus on me not eating then or breathing.
Wait, no, that's different.
You know, it's
Yeah,
not.
totally
it's
different.
very much
So
the same.
different.
Yeah, but some of that's just trust. Trust the process.
It's not a process I care to trust. I don't not trust it. It makes me feel more safe and secure if I know what time it is at all times.
Yeah.
When you watch shows, are you constantly pausing
All
to
the
see
time.
how much are left?
It drives my wife crazy
Yeah.
because I need to know if we're building toward the end or not.
And if you need to focus more and get really into
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's
figured.
that's a big one because I don't think there's an episode of anything we watch that I don't pause it at least twice, and not a full pause, just
Just to
because
see
I
the
need to
length.
see that where we are, how much
pause
time
is
is
a
left.
pause. A pause is a pause.
No, because it doesn't really pause. If you just hit it real quick, all it does is basically bring up that bottom,
Oh, so
Right.
you just like
like
make it move.
the timeline.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never done that in my life.
Every show. In some shows, I know if they say like an hour 10, I know that the last 9 minutes is going to be, if it's an HBO Max show, it's going to be one of those where they're talking about what's coming up next episode. And so sometimes I want to backtrack that and I want to go to the very end real quick. I have to go way past the ending and see how long that is so I know how long the episode is.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
And
TV
another
Wow.
thing is,
TV with you sounds fun.
another thing is, if we look to see how many episodes are in a series, the rule is don't look at the titles of the episodes because we can't ruin what's coming up.
It does kind of tell you. That's weird.
Yeah, that's
Sort of,
smart.
and they do a pretty good job of it. I don't even look at the pictures. Like we're just try to close one eye, and we're just trying to see how many number episodes.
Because then you know if someone's still alive. Like if they're in a thumbnail from like later in the season.
Exactly.
Weird.
Well,
And it-
sometimes a thumbnail could be a
throwback.
vision back.
Exactly.
So it's
You
fine.
just never know, and why put yourself through that? The turmoil trying to figure it out.
No turmoil.
Yes.
Doesn't bother me at all. I actually don't even look to see how many episodes there are.
Are you kidding?
I just let it roll.
Yeah. I'm with
No.
Jamie.
Thank
And
you.
Also, if it's like the last episode, we got to have last episode focus. We call that in my house. Last episode focus. And so there aren't really rules. Oh, I micromanage her a little
Sounds
bit.
like there's rules.
A little bit I micromanage TV watching.
Yeah.
But she's like, I'm on my phone. You're on your phone all the time. Like, I need to look some stuff over. You need to focus on the show. So, but then there's no phone at all on the final episode because we have final episode focus in my house.
Cool.
Yeah.
A lot
There-
going on
guys,
over there.
there's no
Wow.
rules. There's no
Yeah,
rules
no
watching
rules.
TV with
Nah.
Bobby.
Abby, I'm glad that was fun though.
Yeah, thank you guys.
You're
you
welcome.
changed my life.
I don't know about all that, but
It's like the ultimate redemption.
I mean, but think about it though. She had written off massages forever.
yeah.
do you know where that old massage place is that you went to? Is it here in town?
No, it's not.
I'd
It's
like
in
to,
Kansas City.
I'd like to send you all the way back to that one.
Oh,
And?
no.
oh my.
See if she could track down the guy and see if she gets the same
He
experience.
was- man.
Or if he's grown.
He was
Or in
old,
prison.
Or
Maybe he's changed a little
Or
bit.
dead.
I mean, passed on. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You guys feel free to call us 877
Prison.
77 Bobby. That's our phone number. 877 77 BOBBY. We'd love to hear from you. Comments, questions. Back in a second.
The morning show's official YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Bobby Bones Show, and subscribe today. Bobby Bones. This is the Bobby Bones Show. Let's go.
So over the weekend, I had planned to go to Knoxville to watch Arkansas and Tennessee play football. If you're new to the show, other than my wife, favorite things, Arkansas sports, die hard. And it was only like 3.5 hours, so I was going to wake up, go by myself, go to the game, watch us win. It was going to be an amazing win, and then drive back home. And as I was driving home, listen and watch the Cubs play, watch them win that game. And so my wife, she thought I was going, but I wake up and she's like, you going to the game? Because I didn't have to decide really until about 11. Game was 3. I could get there pretty easy. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to go. She goes, okay, well, don't text me when you get there being like, this sucks. I wish I'd never come. She goes, because you do that a lot. And so just, just make the deal. You don't text me that, but have a good time. And I'm like, all right. I said, you don't think I should go? She goes, no, I don't think you should go. You going to miss me? No, it's not that at all, she said. She goes, what if both of your teams lose? And I'm like, well, that's kind of rude. She goes, is it? Your teams always lose.
Oh.
Well, they do.
Yeah. Well.
No, they do.
Historically,
just,
yeah.
just generally, my teams always lose.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, so my feelings get a little hurt. And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, well, they're both the underdog, right? And I'm like, yeah, Arkansas is supposed to lose by like 10. And the Cubs are like a 1.5 underdog to the Brewers. She goes, imagine how miserable you'll be if they both lose. And then she says something that I often say, and it's that, think about this logically. Now, logically, if they both lose, is that going to be the worst drive home you've ever had? Yeah. She goes, okay, just consider that before you go. And a little bit my feelings were hurt. And then they both lost, and I was happy she said it.
Yeah.
It's brutal. It was a brutal day for me.
But you were home.
At least I don't have to drive home during that
Right?
brutalness.
Yeah.
Because I would have got there, and about third quarter texted her, this sucks. I wish I'd never come. For sure.
Exactly
For
what she
sure I
said.
would have done that.
You just would have left.
No, because it was kind of close till the end.
Oh, that's true. I guess I did see at one point that
Yeah.
they were. You were. I don't.
We
know,
were playing a
remind you.
different game. We were playing a little something called Fumble Rooski, and they weren't.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
fun.
It was a new element. that we had. It is pretty bad. Now I'm back at square one, considering going to Texas A&M.
The game. So it's at
It's
Kyle
Arkansas.
Field.
No, it's at
Oh.
Arkansas.
I was about to say you're probably not going to go to.
No
College
chance.
Station.
Yeah, you're not going to College Station for that.
Well,
At least
I
you're,
don't know that I wouldn't because I like Coach Elko a lot, and I think I
Yeah.
can go say hi to Coach Elko. But Texas A&M's probably number 4 best team in football. They're awesome.
When's that game?
Saturday.
Mm.
So here we are doing it again.
Thinking, what are you gonna do?
But
Well,
at least
this
you're
one is
surrounded by
different.
Arkansas
I
people.
know.
Yeah.
That's a
I
little
know.
bit
That is
better.
different.
It's
I
a
know.
comfortable environment for
DJ
you.
and Grace, that's my brother and sister-in-law. They live there, so I can
Yeah.
go like cry in their
That'd be cool.
pillow. So, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't go. It's a pretty rough one for me. And then I gotta say, Panthers look great this weekend. My Panthers
They
Keep-
beat the Cowboys.
keep pounding. They beat the Cowboys.
Oh man, is it awkward in here right now?
Nah, we're over it.
Yeah,
We
had
talked about it
We had
yesterday.
a whole day yesterday. We
We
did
hashed it
25
out.
whistles on Sunday, and if you notice, there's a couple bruises on both of our faces. We got into it a little bit.
But we're fine now.
We're good. But yeah, that Arkansas Cubs loss is terrible. Both games went to the end and lost them both. But you know what? That's normal for me. My normal feeling with sports is always feeling sad and let down.
That's not good.
It's
But
not
that's my
always.
baseline. No, that's my baseline for sure.
Okay.
So no, not always. Occasionally, people go to the casino and win.
Sure.
But the baseline is if you go, you're gonna lose. That's just they don't build those things as they say with people winning all the time. My baseline with sports is we lose.
Okay.
And I have a friend, his name's Big T. He does a podcast, different podcast I listen to, and he's a Tennessee fan. And before the game, he messaged me, and I was like, "We're either going to lose close at the end or get beat by 500. Like we only get our hearts broken or get crushed. There's really nowhere in the middle for us." And that's kind of what happened. But anyway, I'll never give up.
You shouldn't.
But I don't know what it's like to just be good. I just don't. I don't know what that's like.
Like your teams.
I don't know what it's like to have two eyes that work. Like never, because my right eye has 8% vision. I was born with it, and so I don't know what it's like to have a good good right eye. So I'm not missing anything. I don't know what it's like to have two good eyes, and I also don't know what it's like to have a consistently good sports team.
So you're not missing anything.
So I got one eye. That's my sports team is me with one eye.
Amy, the other day I was showing him a camera and it was so blurry. He goes, "That's what my eye looks like." I'm like, "Dang, dude, you can't see anything."
Yeah, he was. That's right. It was a screen. I said, "Oh, that's what my right eye looks like."
It was so
It was
blurry.
exactly that, and I rarely see that.
Mhm.
So anyway, that's a sucky weekend that was. sucky, suffering succotash.
Yeah.
Sylvester.
Yes. Suffering
Well, the
succotash.
Panthers, so they seem
Yeah, but I'm new.
I
I'm
thought
No,
you've been
you're
a
a
lifelong fan.
I'm new to lifelong.
okay.
I'm a new lifelong
New
fan.
lifer.
I can't keep up.
You can. You get it. You can keep up better than anybody can. Let me go over and talk to Jeremy in Bentonville, Arkansas. Jeremy, you're on.
Good morning, studio.
Morning.
Hey, Bobby. I just want to talk about the Selena Gomez situation, and I'm going to say something that I never thought I would say in my entire life, but I agree with Lunchbox.
Okay, go ahead.
I understand, too, what you're saying, that when you do a selfless act, you shouldn't expect anything. That's understood, and I think that happened on the part of the person who donated the kidney. However, there should be some thankfulness and some respect on the part of the receiver. And so I really think that this is a faux pas. I really think that it's a missed opportunity. There's got to be some middle ground.
I mean, again, I'll say what you say. I understand what you're saying, but I just think generally speaking, if you give somebody something, you don't get to monitor that. And we're talking about she gave her a kidney
Kidney.
a long time ago.
Saved her life.
And people can fall in and out of friendship. And if I give somebody money, and we have this talk where people will email in and go like, I gave somebody some money and now I'm watching them spend it all on lottery tickets and beer, and that wasn't what I gave it to them for. I'm like, no. You gave them the money. You can't monitor the money that you gave if it was a gift, because it was given straight gift. Unless it was said ahead of time, I'm going to give you this and it must only be used for this and nothing this, then that's it. You can't monitor a gift. That is completely unfair. That's not a gift then. That's a conditional item. And I don't think a kidney was given away as a conditional item. I think, and also friendships, they're able to grow and leave and come back. And so I don't think that Selena Gomez friend had to be invited to the wedding. I think that was a selfless gift of a kidney a long time ago, and it is what it is. But I totally understand what you're saying, and I can appreciate you calling and having that feeling.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I respect you, and I appreciate you guys.
And I
Have a good
respect
morning.
you, Jeremy.
That's nice.
This is
And welcome
nothing
to
but
my
respect.
side, though.
Nothing. I don't respect.
He's finally on my side. Hey, welcome, Jeremy.
Oh,
How's it feel?
one time only, he said.
All right, Jeremy. Have a good day, buddy.
Feels good today. Bye.
All right, Mary in Ohio, you're on the show.
Studio.
Hey, morning. Oh, we didn't hear the first part. Say that again.
Oh, good morning, studio.
Morning.
I just called in to talk about Selena Gomez and the donor as well. I don't think she has an obligation to invite her to the wedding, but it would be a nice gesture to offer that to her, since she kind of did save her life. And if she hadn't done that, she may not have had this opportunity. She is not required. I totally agree with you, but it just would have been a nice gesture. Whether they're best buds or friends anymore or not, it just would have been a nice gesture.
I hear you. And you know,
Yep.
in a perfect world, I think she would have. But I think people coming down on Selena Gomez is unfair. I don't know what their relationship is. I don't know anything about what's happening personally with them. All I do know is if I give somebody something, that's now theirs. And if they do whatever they do with it and I don't approve, well, I just won't give them anything again. But that's a gift.
Mhm.
Can't monitor a gift.
Yeah, and we really don't know, like you said, the dynamic of their relationship now. Like it could be that the donor, what if she had a wedding?
Oh, well, now we're making up stories.
I know we're making up stories, but it's like, then would she be required if she had a falling out with Selena Gomez? Like, did she then have to invite her to her wedding?
No, Selena didn't give her a kidney.
But that doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
It's just the relationship is severed in some way, shape, or form, and we don't know the extent of it. Maybe she didn't even want the invite or care because she wouldn't extend that invite, vice versa. You know?
Repossess the kidney.
Oh, can you do
No, I
that?
don't
Take it back.
think so.
Show up with a tow truck. You don't even need the tow truck, but you just show up with it.
Is it a
take
big
backs.
wedding? Like, do they know how big? How many people are going to that wedding? Because if it's a small wedding, I understand.
It was in the news.
Yeah, Eddie, it's big.
Do you?
It's huge.
Hey,
Oh,
have
you
you ever
should,
seen?
have you subscribed to the internet?
I mean,
Have you paid for
I've
that
gone there.
service?
How did
Yeah,
you
I don't know
miss
if you've
it?
been over on it before. There were like 200 people there.
Okay, man, she need to know.
I agree it would have been nice.
That would have been really nice.
Okay, but that's not the point. The point is when you give somebody something, you can't monitor the gift. That is a gift. If it's a kidney or if it's $500. So that's what's up. Or shoes or whatever. Like if you wear like a jacket, I'm
I
like,
like how you're comparing all these things
To a
because
kidney.
a kidney is like what? It's you got one kidney or two kidneys.
so the more it is, so if it's $5 or $500, you have more rights because it's $500
Yes.
and $5.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You can't. You don't
100%.
get to monitor what they do with the money.
Ooh, I thought
You don't.
because kidneys. I mean, they're rare. I mean, you're only
No,
gifted
they're not
two.
that rare. Everybody's got two.
Every person.
Everybody's got
So, like,
two.
what if you get it from a random donor that
No,
you don't
you
know?
owe them. Everywhere you go, your whole life, you have to invite them.
No, totally different.
Yeah, sure.
Totally different.
It's
No,
just,
no.
You're still giving someone a part of your body.
But a friend is doing it because they care about you. A stranger is doing it mostly because they're just wanting to do something nice.
But then if you have a falling out and you're no longer friends,
Right. That's exactly it. He talked
Disagree.
himself out of that
There's
one.
Nope.
that.
Disagree
All right,
with
there we
that.
go. Thank you for all the calls. You guys, again, you can leave us a voicemail too. 877-77-Bobby.
Tell me something good.
A Sunday at the beach.